speakeasy-style card tables, romantic ribbon lampshades, simple gourmet snacks, and cocktails with a twist. It's game night with friends.
Hi, I'm Nicole Simons.
And I'm Denny Simons, and we just got married about 6 months ago, and we like to entertain friends at our house.
We usually have a game night once a month, and really to kind of bring a new vibe into the house, we wanted to do a different kind of game night.
With a few elegant touches, we'll transform a casual living room into a romantic period speakeasy for a festive game night with friends. And you're invited. I'm Jackie Guerra, and this is You're Invited, the show with the most creative and memorable solutions for your parties that are simple and quick to pull together. I'm here at Nicole and Denny's house with two people who are sure to make this party memorable and creative, Alexandra and Elliot Engel from Aqua Vitae. Good pronunciation?
That's right.
It.
No, I know that Nicole and Denny want to have a game night. But you guys probably have something creative, cool, funky.
Well, what we thought is, because it's such a lovely country feel here, we transformed it into a 30s speakeasy lounge, just with making a few adjustments.
So it'll be a retro kind of
Exactly.
game night. Okay, this is not going to be your typical game night, people. To turn this room into a retro gaming lounge, the first thing we need to do is to clear out the extra furniture and make some space for our game tables. Senor Engel has a really good idea of how to turn these into cool, retro, speakeasy-like tables, right?
Okay, this is a very inexpensive, easy way to take any old card table, or even a larger table if you have one, and make it look a little bit formal, a little bit classic.
Right, you could certainly use this on your coffee table.
Sure.
We've just chosen to mix it up.
We found 2 pieces of inexpensive fabric in our local fabric store.
Simply drape each piece of fabric over the table in opposite directions. Then, take a sequined ribbon, wrap it all the way around the edge, and tie in a bow. There's no need for sewing here. To finish, just cut the fabric at the floor and fold the edge underneath. That is cool. 5 minutes, $5. You got a speakeasy table. So we have these beautiful card tables, but no folding chairs, but super sleuth Alexandra found 6 in the dining room and 2 in the breakfast area. Exactly. So you have a great idea of how we can transform these into super speakeasy chairs.
We're going to do something really simple. We're going to take some very inexpensive fabric, and funnily enough, the more inexpensive the better, because polyester folds beautifully on top of these things.
Finally, a good use for polyester. We've chosen fabric in 2 sexy shades of red. Just drape a piece over each chair and cut the excess off in the back.
So what we're going to do now is tie a gray ribbon around this to secure it so that when people sit on it, it doesn't slip off.
Okay, so the ribbon is the thing that's going to tie it together.
It also matches.
Boom, boom.
So I'm going to pull this around the back.
Simply wrap the ribbon around the chair and tie in a knot at the back. It's such a quick, easy way to add a little color and pizzazz to furniture that you already have. You don't have to go out and rent a bunch of stuff.
Exactly.
This is beautiful, simple. 1 down, 7 to go. Next, Elliot has a great idea to disguise this rustic entertainment center and turn it into something a little sleeker.
So as we see, this country piece is, it's a little country. We're going to discuss.
You know how when things that are country are a little country?
We're going to transform it with these sort of gray and maroon fabrics that we found.
First, we drape the sides and top with an inexpensive gray fabric, cutting off the excess at the floor. Then, we use this more luxurious burgundy fabric to cover the front of the unit and tape it around the back. What a simple way to completely transform the room, because, this is a functional, very important piece of any living room, but it doesn't necessarily fit into the whole game night 30s lounge.
And one fun thing we did is we cut the fabric in half in 2 pieces. One because it's so wide, but also so they can have access to the stereo just by reaching in through the middle.
And a thinker.
I
love it. You're not just a pretty face.
Oh, that's why they paid me the $3.
We finish it off by hanging the other piece of fabric. I'm in awe of this fabric, that it's inexpensive and it's so beautiful. Maybe I have cheap tastes. That would have been your cue to say, no, Jackie, you don't have cheap tastes. You just have an open mind. It looks great, Elliot. It's not all right, it looks great.
It's brilliant.
It's really pretty, very simple. Choose some cool fabrics to fit into the theme. Voila! Coming up, a light sculpture to add ambiance and color to any room. And later, simple yet elegant hors d'oeuvres. One of the most important things about transforming the room into a 30s kind of speakeasy lounge is the lighting, setting the mood, right?
And what we're going to do is a really fun kind of modern light sculpture.
Okay.
With these bottles. You can really use any bottles you have, pickle jars, whatever it is. We used wine bottles to go with the kind of speakeasy theme sort of the bar. We could do any color, but we're going to go with kind of ambers, reds, and maroons to match the decor.
Just put a few drops of food coloring into the wine bottles, and you can get creative by mixing different colors.
What we're going to do is fill the bottle up almost all the way.
Okay.
Now, do be careful because you'll have excess water in the funnel, which could pour all over the table if you don't stop a little sooner than you'd think.
Now, far be it from me to question your creativity, but with all this water, this is going to be lighting?
Oh yeah, what we're going to do is put, see these votive candles right in front? We're going to put those immediately behind each of the bottles. And it'll give a really nice amber glow coming through the bottles that the guests can enjoy.
Cool.
Yeah, see, I spilled that one a little bit.
I noticed that the expert spilled.
Yeah.
The host did not. Elliot and I finished filling the bottles, varying the colors slightly. Then we placed the votives on top of the entertainment center, lining them up in a curve. And to finish the sculpture, we just placed the wine bottles in front of the candles. All right. Simple, cool. Take some glass out of the recycle bin, throw some water, some dye. You got a light sculpture. With our sculpture finished, Alexandra has a great idea to add to our sexy mood lighting.
What we're gonna do is cover some lampshades in deep red colors, just because not only will the room look great, but your guests will look a lot better.
Yeah, a little rosy lighting.
Exactly, warm the whole space up. What I'm gonna use is some ribbon, and I found this lampshade. It's in a little bit of state of disrepair. So what I'm gonna do is just take a pin and secure directly to the lampshade the edge of the fabric, as you can see there. And I'm gonna actually cover this whole thing in red, so it's as if we have a brand new lampshade. And what I'm doing is just wrapping it on a diagonal, and it's pretty simple.
Very simple.
Do you want to try one on your own? We can
Sure.
maybe try a little bit different kind of thing.
While Alexandra continues to wrap her shade, I tie mine off and begin to loosely wrap the ribbon around, leaving a little space so more of the amber glow can shine through. A great, simple idea, and our romantic lighting is complete.
And wait until you see them tonight.
It's gonna be awesome! Our next project has 2 uses. We're making colorful floral centerpieces which double as serving bowls for roasted nuts. So we're gonna have functional flower arrangements.
Absolutely.
Serving up some nuts.
Don't eat the flowers, but you can eat what's in the bowls of the flowers.
The nuts. Eat the nuts.
So what you start with is a bit of florist foam, which you want to soak in water.
Florist foam you can get at any
Florist store.
or a craft store.
I'm going to take a rocks glass, and I'm going to sort of push this down so that the base of my glass can fit into it sort of securely. You want to make sure you have a glass that's big enough for people to reach into to get the nuts out.
So you want to keep some height, but you want to stick it in far enough so that it's
Exactly.
got a little bit of sturdiness.
Right.
Okay.
So what I've done is I have a bunch of Gerber daisies here. You can use any flower you want, really anything.
I love these.
I'm just going to put it into the foam, and you'll see that it slips right in and does not require any wire or anything.
A wine goblet can also be used by simply cutting a piece of flower foam in half. Just push the sides into the stem of the glass, then secure around with fishing line. It's a cinch.
The way that you want to do it is start at the bottom of the florist foam and then work your way up. The flowers that we chose are, same color theme, red and a winey maroon.
Wow. Simple, easy, very original, very memorable, quick to pull together. You can do it a day in advance, and this is the kind of thing you can do for any type of party. Coming up next, elegant yet easy hors d'oeuvres and cocktails with a retro twist. Then it's time to play some games.